Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is the first official video I've done since I've switched the channel brand from Let's Be Frank to Certified Pokemoments. Just putting that out there in case you didn't see the last video where I announced the change. If you want more information on that, go watch that video after this one. But for now, we have a lot to talk about. If you don't want Legends ZA spoilers, potential spoilers by the way, you might want to skip this video for the time being, because there were like 26, I believe, new Mega Evolutions leaked to the public. And we don't know for certain if any of these are going to come true. I mean, we can guess that like some of the frickin' starters are probably legit. Those are probably going to be true. And there's a lot that makes sense, like a lot of the Gen 6 Pokemon make sense. But regardless of whether or not they're real, I want to rank them. Not like in a tier list, but like just generally, like we're just talking back and forth. A couple of friends discussing the leaks. I want to tell you guys my most anticipated, least anticipated to most anticipated Mega Evolutions for X and Y. Nope, that was not the right game. Some of these opinions, they're just vibes. Some of them I honestly could be swapped with others depending on the day. Really, this is just, I'm not excited about this at all. In fact, I don't even really want this Mega. All the way up to I have been waiting for this for a long time, and I am definitely having this Mega on my team. With all that being said, let's go ahead and do this. Jump right into it. So starting with number 26, by the way, some sources do say that there are 27 leaked Mega Evolutions and that Zeraora is one of them. I've also seen that was like actually completely said that it's not true. Regardless, it would be pretty low on the list, but I'm not going to give it a proper ranking. I don't really care about Zeraora that much, just a random mythical that they threw at us again. Number 26, the one I'm least looking forward to, if it's true. That caveat goes with all of these. Eternal Flower Floette. I get it. Everybody has wanted this Pokemon for like the entirety from X and Y until now. I don't care. It's just a slightly different looking Floette. And you're not going to use it. Don't make it sound like you're going to cherish this Pokemon, keep it on your team, and make it your new favorite. You're going to put it in the box the second you get it. Alright, so stop making it sound like, oh, I've been waiting for this for years. We're gonna get the Floette. It's like super likely we're gonna get the Floette. I do not care if it can Mega Evolve. Plus, it sets a bad precedent. Right now, only final evolved Pokemon can Mega Evolve. Floette technically has Florges. Now, there might be some in-universe reason that this Floette can evolve into a Florges, so Mega Evolution can inhabit it instead. Fine, whatever. Still don't like the precedent it sets. Number 26, not excited. Number 25 is gonna shock you. Dragonite. Don't click off the video, I promise my opinions are good. Listen guys, I'm just not a fan of how many pseudo-legendaries get Mega Evolutions. You know, Metagross, Garchomp, Salamence, Tyranitar. Are there any more? I don't know, I don't think so. Listen, all pseudo-legends do not need megas. They are already so strong. A majority of them are already competitively viable, or at least have been in the past. Making them mega is cool. There are cool megas. Mega Metagross, really cool. Mega Salamence, I love his design. I just feel like they're the most unnecessary megas. And that's unfortunate, because again, you ask me on another day how cool I think Mega Tyranitar is, I'm going to say he's incredibly cool. But he just didn't need to exist. I know that's a weird opinion, and that's just how I feel about Dragonite. It just does not need the Mega. But you may disagree. Let me know down in the comments below if you really disagree with that one. Number 24, Hawlucha. I just don't like Hawlucha much as a Pokemon. I don't think it needs an evolution. I don't think it needs its own special gimmick. I don't think it needs the Mega Evolution. It needs in a different sense than Dragonite. Hawlucha could use this to make it stronger and more viable, unlike Dragonite, who's already strong and viable. But to me, Hawlucha is just... such an unimpressive Pokemon, one of Gen 6 weaker additions. I don't know, it might just be the design of it that I'm just not a fan of, and that's giving me bias towards this, but I'm not looking forward to it. I'm sure it'll look cool, because most Megas do, unless you're like Mega Medicham. I'm just not looking forward to it. There's no real reason beyond that. Number 23, another one you guys might hate me for, Phalanx. Out of all the cool Gen 8 Pokemon, you're telling me Phalanx is the only one who's going to end up with a Mega? Guys, that's not fair. Centiskorch exists, and I know. He already has a Gigantamax, but Gigantamax sucks. We all know this. Let's just give him the Mega. I hate how, like, Charizard and Gengar have the Megas and the Gigantamax forms. They don't need it. Centiskorch, though, he needs it. He's not a Gen 1 Pokemon who gets tons of love anyway. This isn't about Centiskorch. This is about Phalanx. You guys know I already don't like Pokemon that are multiple individual creatures that can all be caught together. That makes no sense. And I get it, this is the Pokemon world, but, like, I don't like it. I don't like Magneton. I don't like Dugtrio. I don't like that. I'm not looking forward to Mega Phalanx, is what I'm getting at. I don't even know what they can do with him. I don't think he's even going to look very cool. I think it's going to be a Mega Medicham's case, where he doesn't even look that different. I'm not looking forward to it. Number 22, Zygarde himself. Again, Mega Evolutions for Legendary Pokemon. Very cool concept. Very cool designs, like Mega Rayquaza. Are you kidding me? One of the coolest Mega Pokemon ever created. But I think I said it, in my Mega Evolution tier list. So unnecessary. It was so unnecessary. Kinda glad they did it, because it turned out so awesome. But this is another one of those situations where, like, we knew we were getting this. We knew we would get a Mega Zygarde. And with as many forms as Zygarde already has, I guess I don't see why not. Fine. It's just not one I really care about at all. Next on the list, I hate to be this guy. I really, really do hate to be this guy. But number 21 is Meganium. I am not a Meganium hater. Don't get me wrong. I think it is really well designed. Not much else to say about Meganium. This is going to improve Meganium a lot. Everybody's thinking it's going to be Grass Fairy. I agree. I just think its design, I feel it in my soul, and I'm sad about it, guys. Its design is going to be such a letdown. I think it's going to be a Mega Sableye case, where Sableye stayed almost the same, barely changed, and then he got like a giant gem in front of him. I think Meganium is going to look borderline exactly the same, just her flower is going to grow and be bigger and, like, maybe prettier, more ornate. I don't think anything with her head, her neck, or her back is going to change. Maybe she gets a longer tail. But guys, if they do Mega Meganium right, I'm going to be stoked. I really will. It might even make me pick her as my starter, because right now I'm kind of Team Totodile, right? Since Cyndaquil's not there, this time I'm finally Team Totodile. But, like, Mega Meganium could change my mind if it goes right. Spoiler, Feraligator's a lot higher up on this list as far as excitement goes, so Mega Feraligator would have to really flop, and Mega Meganium would have to really succeed. Basically, as much as I like Tepe, I'm not picking him. But we'll talk about that more a little bit later. Number 20, Pyroar. I'm glad he's getting a Mega. Truly, I am. I just don't care about Pyroar. I wish Pyroar was cooler. He has a fine design. His stats aren't the best, so a Mega is needed. But there are so many Pokemon that have been leaked to get Megas. I just care about them more. That's all this boils down to. Glad Pyroar's getting a Mega. Probably deserved it. I don't know if I want them to change his typing from Fire Normal. Staying Fire Normal might actually be the move. I don't know. I just don't care about Pyroar enough to put him any higher, unfortunately. Next up on the list is, again, one you guys are going to flame me for, and I understand. I'm not trying to be a hipster. It's just what's happening here. Greninja. Greninja is cool, but he's not, like, the best Pokemon ever created, like everybody seems to think he is. I don't know, the second I laid eyes on Froakie, I'm like, ugh, I'm not a fan of this frog. Then I saw the final trio of starters, and I'm the only person in the history of the Earth to see Delphox and go, that is the best starter Gen 6 has to offer. Chestnut, also kind of a banger. Greninja, I don't really care about Greninja. Greninja's not interesting to me. I don't think anybody else has ever done that. They're gonna make him cooler. I think I heard somewhere he's rumored to, like, hang upside down, and he's gonna get a lot darker, like his shiny. You already have Ash Greninja, guys. Why would you do Ash Greninja at all? First of all, that on its own was such a weird thing. Such an odd idea to give us that. To do that in the anime, even. Now Ash Greninja is going to be floating out in the void of Pokemon that are just gone from existence. Then he's going to have Mega Greninja, and he's in Smash. Greninja's not that cool. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be the guy to say it. And I'm not looking forward to his Mega Evolution. Number 18, Victory Bell. Again, this is like Pyroar, where I have nothing... Well, I have a little bit more against this than Pyroar, ironically. But I think Victory Bell is a more interesting Pokemon than Pyroar, so it's a little higher. Almost every single Gen 1 Pokemon has something. A Mega Evolution, a Gigantamax, a regional variant. There are so few Gen 1 Pokemon without something. Victory Bell didn't have anything, now he might. I think it'll be cool. I do. I think they could do something neat with it. But really, just looking at Victory Bell, I don't see realistically where they take it. I would have much preferred some kind of regional variant where we got like a pitcher plant that's like fire grass and it's like oozing lava or something. Maybe that's too basic, but I think you could have done something better than a Mega. But who knows? Prove me wrong, Pokemon Company. Please, prove me wrong. Number 17 hurts my heart to do. Chandelure. I love Chandelure. Chandelure is one of my favorite Pokemon, generally, and it's in the top 20 at least. It's such a cool Pokemon. Great typing, sky-high special attack, and that's the problem. It already has a great special attack stat. I don't think its speed is that bad, right? Especially you attach a Choice Scarf to that guy. I just think there are so many more deserving Pokemon from Gen 5. Chandelure, its Mega is going to be sick. I might even be convinced to use it on a team because I love it. I love it so much. That's my boy. I just would have rather seen a Pokemon that's weak and needs something get the Mega. If there was a limited number, Swanna. I don't know. Make it Water Fairy or something. Nobody remembers Swanna exists. Give them a reason to. Give a Pokemon that is not viable and weak the Mega. That's it. That's all I'm gonna say. Staying in Gen 5 for number 16, Excadrill. Excadrill isn't a bad Pokemon. I like him. A lot of people think he's super cool. He's got a good type, he's fast, he's strong, but it's the exact same story as Chandelure, so I'm not going to dwell on it for long. He's already fast and strong. You gotta give it to Pokemon who deserve it more. Maybe this will put Excadrill in like the top of the competitive scene, who knows? I would have just rather seen different Gen 5 Pokemon get it, I feel. Number 15, Skarmory. Out of all the Pokemon on this list, Skarmory is one of those Pokemon where I'm like, yeah, it needs a little something. It's a good Pokemon, but it's missing just a little something. I don't think it needs an evolution proper. But we're starting to get to the point on the list where I don't think giving him this Mega is a bad idea. There are just other Pokemon on the list that I'm more excited for. So don't think I'm saying he doesn't deserve a Mega, because I think it's cool he's getting one. I just think it's cooler that the next 14 Pokemon are getting one, if that makes sense. Speaking of which, number 14, Emboar. I have been the biggest, maybe not the biggest, I've been a really big Emboar supporter from day one. The second I saw Tepig in that Gen 5 lineup, yes, he's the one. I saw Emboar, oh, he is definitely the one. Firefighting, great type. I know he was the third in a row, blah, blah, blah. It's fine in hindsight. I will not be elaborating on that. The only issue with that is I would prefer, for any starter in a Legends game, I would always prefer a regional variant. I think them doing that in Sinnoh, in Legends Arceus, was a fantastic idea. Love the regional variant. It's fine. Omega's still fine. It's still something. I'm excited to see what they do with him, but I don't think, no matter what they do with his Mega, I don't think they're going to be able to make me pick Tepig over Chikorita or Totodile, you know? Moving on to number 13, another starter, Chestnut. He's just cool. Chestnut is a cool Pokemon, and I'm not surprised he's going to get a Mega. Again, I think I saw somewhere on Instagram that his Mega is going to include like a lot of shields and stuff. Makes sense. He's the one who made Spiky Shield like a move in Gen 6. Or the move exists because of him. You know what I mean. Again, not much to say. I just think it's cool. I think it'll turn out cool. Number 12, Electros. Eelektross. Not bad. Not bad. Keep him solo electric with levitate so he can still have that ground immunity and no weaknesses, and you're fine. Just boost his stats and you're fine. Don't change anything else. And I think he'll be great. I don't know. I can't even begin to imagine what he's going to look like, what you can do with Electros, but I'm excited. He doesn't quite make top 10, but I'm still excited. Number 11, the final Pokemon before top 10. I'm sorry, it is Feraligatr. I'm stoked. I'm stoked Feraligatr's going to get something. It bothers me to my core that whenever a starter Pokemon has one type, all starter Pokemon should be dual type in my mind. And Feraligatr needs a dual type. Fighting would be great. Dark would be great. Dragon would be sick. Poison. I would even take Poison as a really cool, unique secondary type for this guy. Yeah, any one of those would be great. I can't see it being anything besides those four, to be honest. Maybe Ice, but I don't really want it to be Ice. Yeah, he's number 11, though, because like I've said a bunch of times already, there's just 10 cooler ones. 10 better options. Sounds cruel, but speaking of those 10, let's go ahead and do the top 10 most anticipated Mega Evolutions for this guy. Number 10 is Malamar. I love Malamar. I think I used it on my first X and Y playthrough. I would say make sure Contrary is his Mega Evolved ability, and you're pretty much golden. Maybe give Malamar a couple more moves that can take advantage of that. And yeah, I think Malamar is going to become a real threat. I sincerely hope Malamar isn't one of those Megas that like just doesn't do anything still. Like Mega Audino or Mega Metacham, I'll dunk on again. Number 9 is Delphox. I said it earlier, man. Delphox, I am such a Delphox enjoyer. And I can't wait to see this Delphox floating on a broom. I'm telling you that's gonna happen. Boosted stats, really cool witchy look. I'm just hyped. That's all there is to say about it. Number 8, Drampaw. What a choice. The only Alola Pokemon that's going to be getting, well, potentially, these are leaks, potential Mega, and they picked Drampaw. Not Vikavolt, not my boy Golisopod. Drampaw. Fine. Okay. With the way I'm reacting to it, you may be shocked I put him in the top 10. It's because I'm insanely interested. I have got to see what they do to this dragon to Mega Evolve him. Are they going to keep him Dragon Normal? I hope so. It's a very unique type combination. What are they going to do? I'm just so interested. This is one of the Megas I want to see the most. I do wish they would have done a few more Alola Pokemon. I'm not a big fan of that generation, of Gen 7. But, like, come on. Like I said, Vikavolt and Golisopod are right there. You've got other cool, like Serena. Serena would have been cool. I understand you're not going to give like Ultra Beast Mega Evolutions, but come on, Mega Naganadel would have been sick. Anyway, moving on to Gen. I just been talking about Gen 7. Number 7, Scrafty. Scrafty and Bisharp always existed in the same space in my mind as like Pokemon I never would have thought would have been given an evolution, but they still needed a little something. I am so happy he got the Mega instead of an evolution. I would rather it happen to Bisharp and Scrafty. Scrafty is such a unique, cool Pokemon, and I think he deserves to Mega Evolve. I think he was one of the prime candidates for a great Mega Evolution, and I am so excited to see it. Number 6, Frostlass. Assuming all of these are real for a second, I get why they didn't want to give us a bunch of Gen 4 Megas, because we already got a pretty decent amount from Gen 6, but like, Frostlass is such a good idea. Mega Glalie already exists. Definitely give it to Frostlass as well. I wish they would have done the same to Slowking, because Slowbro has the Mega, but like, it's just such a good idea. As I've been saying for most of these since like the top 13, I'm just excited to see what they do. Are they going to lean more into the yokai it's based off of? Are they going to make it more intimidating and scary? Or are they going to make it more feminine and flowy? Number 5, Starmie. I think Generation 1 gets too much love. What a concept. I'm the first person to ever say that. With that being said, besides Starmie being like Misty's ace, essentially, and even then, that's in the video games. She's more associated with Psyduck because of the anime. I think Starmie is one of those Pokemon from Gen 1 that is a little underrated, if that's even possible. I feel like nobody talks about Starmie, and it's really unique type. It is one of the most unique looking Pokemon. For being Generation 1 and it not being just like this cute little marketable animal, that's crazy to me. I am stoked to see what they do with it. I hope they turn it into one of those like starfish with the really long, creepy tentacles. That would be awesome. Don't change its typing or anything, but like just keep it, make it creepier, and I'll be happy. I really am looking forward to seeing what this thing looks like. Number 4, Clefable. I can't even begin to tell you why I like Clefable so much. It is a solo type Pokemon. It's from Generation 1. I just love Clefable. And I'm happy it's getting a Mega. Simple as that. Again, I don't know why I love it so much. Because by all means, I shouldn't. I'm so biased against Gen 1. And here we are. I can't wait to see it. I hope they give it a secondary type. What could it be? What could it be? I hope it gets a secondary type. I don't know what it could possibly be. Psychic, but there's so many fairy psychic types. I don't want it to be something like Dark or Ghost. That doesn't make sense. I don't want it to be Grass or anything. Maybe it doesn't get a new type. Number 3, Dragalge. Talk about a Pokemon built for a Mega Evolution. Dragon Poison type, first of its kind. I can't wait. That's it. That's all I have to say. I cannot wait to see this thing. I would love to put it on my team. Again, I can't Mega Evolve more than one Pokemon at a time. But if every Pokemon I put on my team has the ability to Mega Evolve and I just choose which one in the battle, that's kind of the goal here. I want my freaking top 3 on my team. I want Clefable, I want Starmie, I want Delphox. This is going to be difficult. Forming one team is going to be difficult here. Number 2, Barbaracle. My boy, I love Barbaracle. Let me prove it to you, actually. I have a sitting cutie because I love him so much. I have a lot of sitting cuties, but look at him. He is so unique. He is the most unique Pokemon we have ever gotten. People want to call him ugly. They want to say he's like ugly. They want to say he's weird. He's not weird. He's cool. And he needs a strength boost. He's already fairly strong, but let's boost his other stats. Let's kick that attack stat up even more. And like, give him 100 more hands. Seriously, give him whatever he asks for. He deserves it. People have been crapping on this Pokemon for too long, and I am so excited. He is definitely going on my team, without a doubt. Even if he didn't get a Mega Evolution, I'm putting Barbaracle on my team. Because as much as I loved him, I haven't used him on a team yet, and I really want to. But as much as I love Barbaracle, and as excited as I would be to see his Mega, the one I am most excited for, I don't even have a sitting cutie for him, but I'm going to fix that by the end of the year. Scolipede. Yes! Yes! One of my favorite bugs is getting a Mega Evolution. Scolipede is like top 5 favorite Pokemon. That might not be true. I don't even think I put him in my top 5 favorite Pokemon list I made a few years ago. I should update that. Scolipede might actually be in there. I plan on making a video about what I'm about to say down the line, but basically, if I was going to be a gym leader or an Elite Four member in the Pokemon universe, I'd want to be Bug, because I absolutely love bugs in real life, and like, there are so many cool bug-type Pokemon. Scolipede would probably not be my ace, but he'd still be like on the team. If I was in the anime, I would ride around on him, my big centipede horse. I love this Pokemon so much, guys, and to see that he's potentially, if he doesn't get it, I'm gonna be so sad. To see that he's potentially gonna get a Mega, I couldn't be happier. I could actually be happier if his Mega would get confirmed. I don't know what it's gonna look like. What if he has like a mane or something? That'd be so cool. I don't know. Is he going to stay Poison Bug? Are they going to give him another new typing? Are they going to make him part dragon somehow? Who knows? Possibilities are endless. They could do whatever they wanted with him, and I will be happy. Make him faster, make him stronger, make him bulkier. I'm having him on my team no matter what. But that's the whole list, everybody. Those are my thoughts on the leaked Mega Evolution potentials. If you like this video, why don't you give it a like and subscribe if you have not already. Comment down below if you agree with a lot of my choices, which ones you're most excited for, and why you're upset that Flygon wasn't on this list. Sorry, guys. Follow my Instagram and Facebook at Certified Pokemoments. I don't even have to put an arbitrary number after it. And don't forget about Joachim and I's podcast, also by the same name, Certified Pokemoments. Every single week, we randomly generate some Pokemon, and we talk about the whole evolution line. It is so much fun. You're gonna love it. It's available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and hey, right here on YouTube. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm still working on new intros and outros. I'm not sure what to do yet. Bye.